If you're thinking social media will always be in vogue, you are wrong. You want to find out? Come with me. In the next 10 years, social media is going to die. There will be death of social media in the next 10 years. So if you're thinking social media is going to continue for the rest of your life, then you already got it wrong. Prior to now, there was no social media. So very soon, social media would naturally fade out. And that takes us to amplified frivolity, the age of fragile intellect, the age of amplified foolishness. That is the age that we are. That age is going to go down soon. In the next decade, 1 decade, in the next 10 years, everybody who has been banking on noise, has been banking on meaninglessness, who has been banking on fruitless movement, directionless movement and activity, would naturally cease to find expression. In the next decade, skill will become almost useless. So if the society has programmed you that it's only through skill that you can survive the world, survival in the next decade, skill will not help you survive because machines will do your job. If the society has conditioned you that intelligence is what you need to survive the world, I'm sorry, in the next decade you will find out that intelligence is basic. It won't save you. You would find out that intelligence is nothing special. It's basic amenity, it's basic requirement because it's fundamental language model for all life forms. Humans are not the only one intelligent. Ants are very intelligent. Animals are intelligent. Plants are intelligent. All life forms possess intelligence because that's the basis for their interaction. So the idea that because you went to school or you graduated with the first class or you're a professor means that you're intelligent is false. All life forms are equally intelligent, both the ones that went to school and both the ones that are not educated. In fact, you do not need to go to school to be intelligent. Intelligence has nothing to do with the academia or four walls of the classroom. In the next decade, you will understand that understanding is required. Understanding is divine intelligence. The type of intelligence that is rooted in purpose, that is rooted in the high level awareness of nature. It is not a type of intelligence that you go to school to learn. It does not arise from conditioning. It arises from the truth. And nature is the only truth that we have. In the next decade, we are going to find out that noise is for the lowest level of animals. That sanity is the order of God. And silence is the language of God. So as a human being who is made of God, if you are still dwelling in noise or you are banking on noise to survive, to navigate life, then in the next decade you will find out that you and your noise will have no place. You understand what the real language is and what the real talent is. If we are banking on skill, in the next decade we will find out that skill is not taking us anywhere. Is that we will require our calling to navigate life meaningfully and fulfillingly. The virality that everyone is looking for today, to become popular overnight, to become famous. We'll discover in the next decade that it will become useless because foolishness will not make you viral. It will not make you go viral. It will not make you popular. When it does, it puts you in the bad spot because you'll be useless with your popularity. In the next decade, we'll understand that influencing is not enough, that building is required, that this generation has wasted their years. What they call wasted generations. This generation has wasted their years on focusing on influencing. You cannot influence if someone has not built. It's because some people are built, that's why you're influencing. So the next decade will find out that what we require to do is to build and not influence. That we all cannot just go into influencing. We would find out that patience is a virtue that is required because every builder knows that patience is required. Soft work will find out that he cannot do the job. It's time we define for young people to understand the idea or what it means to be successful, what it means to be intelligent, what it means to have a virtue, what it means to build, what it means to thrive, what it means to have a functional society. It is time that we let young people know that foolishness is not a virtue, that virality is not a miracle or a breakthrough. It is time to remind young people that social media is not here to stay forever. It is time we remind them that even their skill at the highest level will not save them in the next 1 decade. That everybody will have to fall back into their calling. Everybody will have to go back to their innate, natural, default office to function from there. And you function with your calling. You function in your calling. You've got an assignment. Everybody has got to fulfill the assignment, take care of the assignment. It's time we remind young people that machines are about to do their work, that machines are about to replace what they hold there. So we need to begin to embrace what is fundamental, what has capacity to last. And that is purpose, that is understanding, that's awareness or consciousness. Not intelligence, not skill, not virality, not popularity, not influencing, not any of this. Not impatience. We need to remind our people that intelligence means patience. That you don't even go to school or need to go to school to be intelligent. That a man who cannot navigate his life meaningfully, fulfillingly, and wonderfully is no more intelligent than an ant that can navigate its life fulfillingly and meaningfully and purposefully.